Hey guys, it's Glenn from GlennCarCollection.com, and today we're driving one of my favorite cars, a 2014 E63 AMG S. So in 2014, they went to all-wheel drive, but it's a rear bias system. I believe about 67% of the power goes to the rear wheels. The S model gives you, basically it has an ECU tune, which gives you 577 horsepower, 577, 590 foot-pounds of torque, and it's a twin-turbo V8, 5.5 liter. It runs at 14.5 pounds of boost. And the car weighs over 4,000 pounds. Now stock, this car is not stock, and we'll get into that in a minute. Stock, there 0 to 60 times about 3.5 seconds, and you can get that pretty consistently. Another magazine, it may have been Car and Driver or Motor Trend or something, got actually 3.4, and that's a stock car. And Motor Trend actually dynoed these cars, and with a 20% driveline loss, they were actually producing about 670 from the factory, even though they say 577. And again, you have the 590 foot-pounds of torque. Now, the S model, besides the extra horsepower and torque, gives you a limited slip differential, which I love, and also a higher top speed, which in this case is 186 miles an hour. And let's do a little acceleration. Wow. It feels like 2.9 seconds to 60, and you catch the car in front of you real quick. Now this car, oh, good thing. Oh, excellent. That was perfect timing.
We're in Mexico anyway.
So once we were about double the speed limit, I slowed down because I caught the car in front of me. A police officer came the other way, so that's good. Maybe this will be a lucky day. Now this car has some modifications on it. So to me, it sounds louder than stock. So there's some, it sounds like exhaust enhancements, or?
Yes, it has a Rentec catback exhaust and a Rentec R2 tune.
That tune gives you how much horsepower?
An additional 111 horsepower and 179 foot-pounds of torque.
Wow, so you're got over 700 foot-pounds of torque in this car?
Yes.
Wow. You could feel it. And you could drive it. This is a 7-speed auto, so it's not a dual clutch and it's not a single clutch. It's actually torque converter automatic, 7 speeds. You can drive it in manual mode and shift with the paddle shifters, and it does a pretty decent impression of being, you know, a dual clutch or automated manual transmission. Now, by the time you see this video, it'll be, it's in the fall with winter coming, so we're actually driving with new winter tires on the car, right?
Yeah.
So with sticky summer tires, it'll probably be even another level of handling. The ride overall, now I'm in the stiffest suspension setting right now, right? So when I put it in manual mode, it put me in the default suspension?
Yes.
Okay. So now it feels pretty stiff, probably equal to my AMG, honestly, and I don't even have the sport suspension in its stiffest mode. Now, this is really good. And one thing you don't realize about these cars is that the modern AMG actually handles. You ever drive some of those old AMGs, they were more engine than anything else. And we drove an older, I forgot what year it was, maybe a 2008 E63 AMG. And the handling wasn't bad, but it's nowhere near this level. This is really like M5 levels of handling now.
This is approaching sports car level, but you can definitely feel the weight in the turns.
Yeah, you do.
4,200 pounds.
Yep. So that's why I was interested in driving this car in the turns, because we know it's going to be a highway monster. And I don't know what video you'll see first, but Todd had the orange 997.2 Turbo S cab, and that was a monster wherever we took it, whether it's the back roads. That's good. Why do people run stop signs for?
Because they don't know how to
I have
drive.
no luck with people who run stop signs. I can't believe how fast it is.
Yeah.
Now, who cares about gas mileage, but what kind of gas mileage do you usually see?
I'm too busy paddle shifting.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a little bit better than the Porsche.
Yeah.
It gets, what are we getting now? 16 local and 26 highway.
26 highway.
Yeah.
So even with the motor and the Rentec tune.
Oh, it runs better than it did from the factory.
Really?
I think.
And with the Rentec tune, if you have it, I believe, installed in the Mercedes dealer, you get the full Mercedes warranty.
Yes, you
Right.
do.
And you were smart. This car had a MSRP. You bought this used, certified pre-owned, right?
Yes.
So what was the original MSRP of this car? Because it seems pretty loaded.
I think it was 128,000.
Wow, 128?
Yeah.
Wow. And you got this car, when, a year ago, 2 years ago?
I think 2 years ago now.
Okay, and
Yeah.
you paid roughly?
I paid well under 100.
Good. I think like 80 something, right?
Yes.
So that's a great deal, right? So somebody lost 40, 50, you know, with sales tax, 50 grand.
Yeah, I think it was 118. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Not 120.
All right, so they still lost 40 grand when you
Yeah.
factor in
plus
7%
tax and everything
Yeah,
else.
plus tax and fees. And how many miles did the car have when you bought it?
11,689.
And what does it have now?
43,000.
Wow. And if you see the condition of this car in the intro, I mean, if you told me it had 11,000 miles, I'd believe it. You know, you really take care of your cars. Now, this has that adjustable adaptive seat, right, that pushes on the
Yes.
side. Yeah, so these Mercedes come fully loaded. You have the same command system I do, which is not the best. I mean, it's fine. Oh yeah, I feel it. It's like rolling up my back. It's like somebody has a roller and they're going, keep your hands on the wheel, Glenn. And oh yeah, now it's even more like my higher back.
And you can heat the seat up to
yeah,
get
there
it
you go.
really going on you.
There you go.
You know, they put the rocks on you.
Right. Now this car, you ever did some oversteer in this car? Even though it's all-wheel drive, it's a rear drive bias system.
Yes, it's speed on the highway. On, you know,
Say on an entrance ramp, you get on the gas
Yeah.
too soon.
motor, you know, Meadowbrook Parkway, Southern State roads that are windy, Palisades.
Okay.
You know, if you're really going for it, you have to be prepared to keep her in her lane.
Right.
So.
Yeah, the hand. Oh, I just felt the side bolster. It's like now that's better. I drove a V10 2008 M5. I'm forgetting, but the V10 one that's on my channel, and that car, it was like punching you in the kidney. When when you make a turn, it's got like a very crude version
This
of this.
is real smooth.
Yeah, this is really nice actually. And I was reading other people's reviews, and they were saying that, yeah, I feel it now. It's like somebody giving you a hug, but but people love it.
That's to help you when it's oversteering.
Oh yeah,
Keeps you from sliding.
So now riding in manual mode, I see the transmission put me down to first gear when we came to a stop there. You have huge stopping power. This car, as fast as it is, just stops just as quickly. The ride is very good though. I mean, we're in the stiffest setting, and I wouldn't really call it that stiff.
Yeah. And obviously it's a totally different world. It's an air ride.
Air suspension, right?
So,
Yep. But I mean, I could drive all day in this stiff mode, and I think I would be just fine. But you know, you and I are used to sports cars too, so.
yeah. You don't have to have it in stiff while you're in manual. You can adjust all settings.
All right.
Have everything mixed up any way you want it.
Yep. All right. So let's now.
It's off.
It's in the softest
Yes.
setting right now. So I like being in manual mode because I like doing the paddles. So now we're in comfort mode. So would I feel probably a little more body roll with the comfort mode? You think?
Yeah, a little bit, but
Okay. Yeah, comfortable mode or comfort mode. It's really comfortable. Like
smooth.
this is
I can
this is
feel
not
the difference in 100 feet.
modern technology.
Yeah.
I heard a little turbo whoosh there. That was it sounds like a normally aspirated engine, right? So they kind of
Yeah. Well, that's the other great thing about this. Like you said, it's a torque converter, so that gives you that muscle car feeling.
yeah.
You know, which you lose when you have a dual clutch. But your upside is faster shifts.
Right. Yeah, a dual clutch would certainly shift faster, but the torque converter autos I find are better, you know, driving around town. Like my car's got the dual clutch and it's faster at high RPM shifts, but you know, around town it's like jerking you like this is like a monkey who never did stick before who just lets the clutch out, you know. And you said with the snow tires, it's really good in the winter?
Oh yeah.
Ton of traction, even with all this torque?
It's great. I've never had an issue with it, and I don't find that these Blizzak tires take away anything from performance.
Right, they actually give you decent handling for winter tires. They're not sticky like summer, but I swear by the Blizzaks, they're great. And there's a, we won't do it, but there's a launch control for this car too, right?
Yes, yes.
Wow, that was a little rough, but then again, it's a torque converter.
You caught it in between RPM.
Yeah, I short shifted a little bit because I knew a turn was coming. You know, 3.5 seconds to 60. I mean, this car's modified, so it's faster than that. I mean, what car are you going to see on the road like a Viper ACR is 3.5 seconds to 60? I mean, you drive this car all day to work. There's not, and shuffle the kids to soccer practice on the weekends or hockey practice, and there's not a car you're going to run into that's really faster than you.
Yeah.
A45 is the best daily driver, but I think this got me beat. You got, even in stock form, 577 horsepower, 590 foot-pounds of torque, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. You can do mods like Todd did and probably cut another half a second off that. And you know, for higher mileage cars, 50, 60,000 miles, you can probably pick one up for 50 grand. And obviously low mileage cars are higher than that, but either way, you can't go wrong with this car. Put some winter tires on it and drive it all year round. Thanks again for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. Give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends so our channel can grow. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.